The game has arrived.
The cerebral assassin, ready to engage in warfare.
This is gonna be good.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. Introducing first, from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, Triple H.
Over the last decade, we have seen this man's dominance grow. From a blue blood to a degenerate to a multiple-time WWE champion.
Indeed, Triple H has solidified himself at the top of the food chain in WWE, and he has no plans on stepping down anytime soon.
And I don't think anyone can take him down. From Degeneration X to Evolution, we have seen Triple H amass power in WWE, cultivating strength in numbers. But there's no more room under the learning tree of the cerebral assassin. Now he's all about earning the gold and glory for himself.
Indeed, the game has never been more dangerous.
WWE is about to get some stratisfaction.
And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus.
She took part in the groundbreaking first ever women's main event on Monday Night Raw.
Every woman in the locker room that watched that match when they were a kid should have 3 simple words from Ms. Stratus. Thank you, Trish.
It's fight night!
Behold the power of the Celtic Warrior.
And from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Looking at the career of Sheamus, he's been successful in both singles and tag team competition. Now, the Celtic Warrior can go toe-to-toe with anyone who steps up to him. Here comes Sol Ruca. And she is riding that wave of momentum.
And from Honolulu, Hawaii, Sol Ruca.
Sol Ruca has a deep gymnastics background and also has a deep passion for surfing.
Yeah, those good vibes have served her well. Already a devoted following in the WWE Universe. Sol Ruca has already created so many viral moments with her unique finisher, the Soul Snatcher. Such an amazing move.
Well, we might see another clip for the highlight reel tonight.
The time has come, and now these superstars will have to deal with the unforgiving steel of the steel cage match. Set for this matchup, we have Triple H and Trish Stratus. And across from them, they will be squaring off with Sheamus and Sol Ruca.
A true test of will is about to unfold before us in one of the harshest matches
matches WWE has to offer. Steel cage matches present a challenge for even the most experienced superstars. If you ask me, the best strategy is to go all out and be as brutal as possible.
Well, I recommend a more cerebral approach. You have to outsmart your opponent by thinking outside the cage to get the win.
Two very different but equally effective tactics. If she could just lift her other leg over the top.
She's still a long way up, gentlemen.
He's dragged right off the cage, down to the mat.
You can't escape a steel cage that easily. This match isn't over yet. Trying to stay sure-footed on the way up.
Landing on the mat beyond belief.
We might need medical assistance out here.
She's trying. Half her body's over the top of the cage.
I don't envy her position.
I can't watch.
And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
You can almost taste it now.
Having a problem lifting that other leg over.
Face first into the cage.
Goodbye.
Oh, God. Neck breaker. And so getting some pushback there.
Stratus put a hurting on her with that one. Hurricanrana. Uh-oh. Look at this. Launched into the cage.
Oh, foot just stomping down. Climbing up the cage now.
In a vulnerable position here. Caution is paramount.
Down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Oh, look out.
Elbow connects.
No more going up, seated at the top of the cage. Will she complete her escape? Just have to get over the top here.
I would tell her don't look down, but all there is now is down.
Yeah, the easy part was getting up there.
Going up and possibly out. And Triple H is stepping up.
And he's on to the top as this crowd holds their breath. Victory could be close at hand, but first he's got to get himself over the top of the cage.
And now he needs to hurry, needs to escape.
So close to the top of the cage there.
Still has to fight off the opposition. This superstar dragging them back down to continue this fight. Uh-oh, face first.
Crashing to the mat. He comes crashing back down.
Truly an uphill climb in every sense. Getting back up gets harder each time.
Oh, man. He didn't need that eyebrow anyway.
The fight is being taken to Sheamus.
Yeah, Sheamus is getting beaten down.
Oh, face first.
From the middle rope. Oh, a splash. Oh, he cuts it off.
Sheamus doing what he can do to stop the beatdown.
Yeah, Sheamus able to stop that surge dead in its tracks.
But this opponent still fighting back.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent. She's starting to climb up the cage wall.
Taking it nice and steady, trying to make it to the top.
Look at this. She reached the top of the cage. She could be close to victory if she can get over the cage.
And I think getting up there took everything she had. Does she have strength left to get down now?
Now trying to bring the action right back down to the ring. Close to escaping. Top of the cage. Pulling them back in. Saving the matchup.
This brawl will continue on inside the cage.
Face first into the cage.
Goodbye.
She's ripped from the cage wall.
That's got to sting at this point.
Okay, she's taking her showboating a bit too far at this point.
Noise. Sheamus setting up. Irish curse delivery. He's not done. Irish curse backbreaker.
Plus one more. 3 consecutive backbreakers.
And there he goes, climbing up the cage wall.
Making a move, but is it the right moment?
Moving up the side of the cage. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
This is what he's been training for. This moment right here.
Caught at the worst time, right at the top of this cage.
And the King of Kings telling us all who runs the show here in WWE.
Goodbye.
He comes off the cage and lands hard in the ring.
Now you have to recover. How you bounce back?
The chain count from Trish. Will Trish take advantage? She's pumped. The WWE Universe is pumped. I'm pumped.
She's finding herself a foothold to climb the cage.
Opportunity is just a few feet away now. Ruka toying with her opponent a little bit.
Having a seat at the very top of the steel cage. If she could just lift her other leg over the top.
This is her chance. She has to keep her cool.
Get there just in the nick of time.
But not out of trouble yet. Triple H even more determined than ever now.
And she's pulled down off the cage wall.
Could that prove to be a major setback deep into the match?
Okay. The lights are dimming for Trish.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. What a shoulder blow. There's no way she can continue on for much longer.
I have no idea how she's still standing.
The Celtic Warrior loves to fight.
Fantastic offense from Sheamus. Trapped in the corner.
He's looking to gain the higher ground on the wall of the cage here.
The summit of this steel cage is in sight, gentlemen.
Oh, come on. This is just ridiculous now. Pay attention to your opponent. Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
Not a lot of room for error up here.
Carefully planning his escape. Oof. And retaliates with a counter. Ooh. She landed hard there, guys.
This could be the deciding moment in this match. How do you even come back from a fall like that? Oh, he's almost there.
He better move. He's heading out, but clearly gassed now.
Just needs both feet to hit the floor and win the match.
Oh, be careful.
I'm all for...
And there's the survival of this steel cage match.
Here are your winners. The team of Soruka and the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
This cage match is over, and here's the team that survived the steel.
The ring was surrounded on all sides by brutal steel that we saw coming. She is a legendary sensation.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. Introducing first, from New Orleans, Louisiana, Sensational Sherry.
Sherry acts up shrieking screams with unending assaults.
Check her resume, Saxton. Sherry has been dominant in WCW, ECW, and of course, WWE.
A bona fide manager of champions who has been a champion in her own right. A ruthless individual, a vicious competitor. I can see why they call her Scary Sherry.
Oh, enough with the disgraceful slander, Cole. You wouldn't say that to her face. Sherry's an elite competitor.
A man of mythical proportions, the Dragon.
And from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 235 pounds, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat!
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, tremendously respected by the WWE Universe. What an ovation here.
A list of accolades a mile long, a proud, talented competitor. A true wrestler's wrestler.
And a true inspiration to anyone who has stepped inside the ring. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Place just came unglued. Hulkamania has arrived. And Hogan is ready for battle.
And from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 303 pounds, the immortal Hulk Hogan!
Hero to generations. A beacon of hope to young Hulkamaniacs like one Brian Kelly.
Oh, I know that guy. Hulk Hogan created an entire paradigm shift, transcends sports entertainment, and Hulkamania continues to run wild here tonight.
WWE Universe is going crazy.
I don't understand why. All this hot dogging and grandstanding already. The match hasn't even begun yet.
Don't you know, Corey, Hogan feeds off the energy from the WWE Universe. It's going to power him through this match. And by the way, what you going to do when Hulkamania runs wild on you? That's pretty good, right?
No, terrible. At least you and Hogan have the same hairline.
Gigi Dolan ready for a fight.
As always.
And from Atlanta, Georgia, Gigi Dolan!
Dolan competed in some of the top independent promotions, earning some of the biggest women's titles outside of WWE.
And since then has held the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship on multiple occasions. A woman who has had to rebuild her confidence, now ready to wreak havoc again.
Well, Gigi's not here to make friends, but she's ready to put every competitor down and bury them in black roses.
The steel cage has been locked shut, and there's nowhere to go now but at each other. In this one, it'll be sensational Sherry. And Ricky Ricky Steamboat. And on the other side of the ring, they are facing off with Hulk Hogan and Gigi Dolan.
The thing about a steel cage match is as much as you can prepare yourself for the type of pain that will be inflicted on you in a setting like this, none of that preparation actually matters once the bell rings and you're actually locked in the cage.
As their opponent draped over the top rope.
When it comes to the steel cage, some would call escape the coward's way out. Some members of the WWE Universe even wish to do away with the escape rule altogether. What do you think, Corey?
I think I'm in favor of whatever leads to a quick win without taking too much damage. If that means escaping, then I call it working smarter, not harder. Sorry, WWE Universe.
Face buster. Here he is. He made it to the top of the cage. Victory could be close at hand, but first he's got to get himself over the top of the cage.
And now the climb down could be as tough as the climb up for him.
Effective counter.
Now he's looking for some momentum.
And this moment could be what jumpstarts his comeback.
An overbearing assault on Hogan now.
Hulkster's in a disheartening position. Leading her into the corner now.
And Steamboat wants more from his opponent. Oh, right in the face.
Stomping. Ouch.
Scrape to the face to finish it off. It goes without saying that there is a certain disdain.
Blast off. Crash landing.
Taking it step by step. Climbing onwards and upwards. You cannot waste any time when you start the climb.
That focused singular drive of Dolan's got shaken there.
Sherry certainly her best effort behind that move.
Look at Steamboat taking in all the energy from the crowd.
Stretched out like taffy right now. Oh, solid kick across the back. Gradually getting closer and closer to the top.
Drop toe hold. You know she's thinking she can end it all here.
Finishes the climb to the top. He's trying to escape. He's got to give everything he has to push himself over the top.
He's halfway home. Time to start the descent.
She turns it around with the reversal.
The crowd is fired up. Steamboat is fired up. Ooh, forearm connects.
Looks like she's going to climb the steel cage.
And each step up this cage takes more and more energy to accomplish. Steamboat letting his opponent know who's in charge.
And starting to climb up the side of the cage. And she's on top of the cage. This is her moment to escape.
Now she just has to figure out how she's getting down.
One leg over. Can this superstar finish the climb?
I don't think so. This brawl will continue on inside the cage.
Hulk Hogan playing to the crowd now.
Great counter by Sherry.
Looking to end this thing.
Can they step through? Yes.
Boston Crab.
Needs to find a way out quickly. She grabs the ankle and does it. Look at Steamboat taking in all the energy from the crowd. Oh, we've seen this before, guys. Hogan revving up the engine. Tossed down. I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
And then thumps right back down on them.
Using the hair to drag their opponent down. Oh, no, look at this. And pulling the arms up and torturing their opponent. And now she's scaling the steel cage wall.
Incoming.
And no one there. Oh, what a kick.
Planted face first. Ooh, what a nasty kick. It was disrespectful. Oh, no mercy behind that forearm. She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
Working the arm and then a kick right to the ribs.
She's looking winded now. I don't think anyone wants to spend any more time in this cage.
Gigi Dolan has her opponent all tied up with a Gigi driver.
Gigi has her on Dream Street.
Do you hear that, Corey?
Oh, I can hear it and I can feel it.
The sound of Hulkamania, baby. Look at this. He's feeling it and looking for some support from the crowd.
Will she complete her escape? Just have to get over the top here.
She's so close to getting the win here.
Victory ripped from her hands in the blink of an eye.
So close.
You can see it in these superstars' faces. They're in serious pain at the moment.
A lot of punishment has been dished out, but no one is thinking about quitting.
Oh, face full of steel.
Goodbye. Oh, she has to be bruised after that fall.
Falls to the mat with a thud.
That couldn't have felt good.
Crossbody.
Big leg drop.
Sherry taking the upper hand. Look at this, Byron.
Figure four head scissor draining all the energy.
Slipped through and escaped. That was pretty.
Half and half suplex. Lights out.
Going to try and scale the steel cage wall.
You got to admire the determination here.
Ricky Steamboat fears no man.
And she's climbing up the wall of the steel cage. She's trying to tap her bodies over the top of the cage.
She spent a lot of energy getting up there. Does she have enough to get out?
If she could just lift her other leg over the top.
I would tell her don't look down, but all there is now is down.
Yeah, the easy part was getting up there.
This superstar dragging them back down to continue this fight.
Face first into the cage.
Goodbye.
She fell a bit awkward from the cage there.
Something to keep an eye on.
Brought down on the way to the top. You can only fall so many times.
Blast off. Axe handle from the middle rope.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
The top of the cage is so close, yet so far.
Now she has to figure out a way down. She could be close to victory if she can get over the cage.
Now she just has to figure out how she's getting down.
Both superstars battling on the top part of the steel cage.
It's a long way down if anything goes wrong here.
They're crashing down to the canvas.
And did you see the height of the bounce off the canvas? A body is not meant to bend that way.
This is her chance. She has to keep her cool.
A bit of provocation from Dolan.
And there's the survival of this steel cage match.
Here are your winners, the team of Sensational Sherry and Ricky, the Dragon Steamboat.
Big win for this team inside the steel cage.
It seemed at times like the cage wasn't going to be able to contain all the action, but this team weathered the storm and earned the W.
We're about to find the truth in suffering.
I'm going to be honest with you, Saxton. I really have no idea what is going on in Spears' mind.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. Introducing first, from Niagara Falls, Canada, weighing in at 223 pounds, Shawn Spears.
Spears claims he has unfinished business in WWE, that he's here to correct past imperfections, whatever that means.
Well, apparently punishing his opponents is the only path he sees towards finishing it. And now you can see into the eyes of a man possessed.
Well, Spears is ready to drag any opponent down into his own personal darkness.
Here comes the submission magician.
And representing the Pure Fusion Collective from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Queen of Spades, Shayna.
The Fireflies are out.
And Uncle Howdy has emerged.
Ever since Uncle Howdy has unveiled his own family, there's just a little less mystery, a little more focus, but still the same fear.
Those superstars who use others without regard, those who manipulate others without consideration, they've been put on notice by Howdy and the Wyatt Six. Those superstars, they have something to fear. And we're just moments away from seeing Uncle Howdy's rage unleashed.
Yeah. And here comes this strange individual.
Definitely on her own wavelength, on her own frequency.
And from Dallas, Texas, Tatum Paxley.
Tatum Paxley had a bit of a rough start. She was rejected by Diamond Mine and then took a strange turn.
Known to have various fixations, whether it's on...
The cage door is locked, and we are ready for this steel cage match. Competing in this one, we have Shawn Spears and Shayna Baszler. Then the opposing team is, of course, filled with Uncle Howdy and Tatum Paxley.
Only the most personal of rivalries gets settled inside the cage. This is the one way you know that your opposition has nowhere to run, but neither do you.
Just going all out with every blow.
Oh. Knee drop and a series to follow.
When you're in a steel cage, you have to use it to your advantage. There's a literal ton of cold, hard steel surrounding you, and that can be your best friend or your worst enemy.
Absolutely. You need to use the cage or be eaten by it.
Oh, right. That's not right, but effective. And she's on top of the cage. This is her moment to escape.
She's so close to getting the win here.
Working the midsection there.
This superstar dragging them back down to continue this fight.
Oh, face steel. Crashing to the mat. She's taking off up the side of the cage here.
You have to be cautious while climbing. Don't want to slip and fall.
Determined to make it up the cage, balance and a tight grip are key.
And making it all the way to the top of the cage. Really has to balance now. She's trying. Half her body's over the top of the cage.
She spent a lot of energy getting up there. Does she have enough to get out?
It's not over yet.
It took all he had to get up there, guys. He might be gassed. This fight continues.
Face first into the cage.
Crashing to the mat. She got sent back to the mat. Hard. That couldn't feel good.
Goodbye.
Oh, look at just... And he gets directed into the corner.
Just how desperate do you have to be? Why not a fair fight, huh?
The offense catching up with her now.
An unsettling amount of pain being inflicted by Uncle Howdy.
Double axe handle smash. Bang! What a knee. Fingers hooked into the cage and starting the climb.
Looking to keep steady, keep balanced. Oh, man. Got the leg.
Testing the limits of that leg here.
Clearly had a strategy going on there with the attention on the leg.
Up high. Boom. Oh, and a stomp.
Ooh.
Baszler with the legs crossed.
Got it in the figure four, the leg snap. Measuring. Ooh, face stop. Not an easy climb, even when you aren't in the middle of a match.
He's making the climb up towards the top of the cage. She's trying. Half her body's over the top of the cage.
I don't envy her position.
I can't watch. Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught. This brawl will continue on inside the cage. Uh-oh, face first.
Crashing to the mat. She falls all the way back to the mat.
Can't take too many falls like that if you want to make it out of here in one piece.
Merciless to go after the back like that. There's no way to properly defend against that attack.
They're showing blatant disregard for their opponent. Into the cage.
From behind. Back suplex. Good golly, Miss Molly.
Totally helpless at the moment. Spiked with a Uranagi. Taking off up the wall of the cage now. She's being derailed here.
Reaching this point in the steel cage, every
Sky high. He's eyeing the top of the cage as he starts his climb.
The climb to the top now is going to take every ounce of energy.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Oh. And he's got a long way down now from the top of the cage. And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
Now for the hard part.
He can taste victory now. She's looking to ascend the cage now.
DDT.
Starting to climb up the steel cage.
Have to dig deep if you want to reach the top of the cage.
He's got a long way down now from the top of the cage. And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside. Now for the hard part. He can taste victory now. She's looking to ascend the cage now.
Have to dig deep if you want to reach the top of the cage.
The crowd is fired up. Howdy is fired up.
And she's up there, seated on top of the cage.
No room for error or fighting up there in midair. I might have to close my eyes.
What a counter against Shayna.
Big forearm. Oh, man, the neck breaker.
What a forearm. She's headed up, attempting to climb the wall of the cage.
To the skies.
Wow, 450.
The Queen of Spades showing her power. Yokosuka cutter.
Uncle Howdy looking to embarrass his opponent.
Gets lifted into position.
Shot after shot after shot.
Oh, Baszler setting her up, looking for it. And the submission is broken up.
This is a testament to the sheer fortitude it takes to compete at this high level.
No one bending, no one breaking. This has been an intense matchup.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped. And a series of vicious stomps.
He's trying to climb up the steel cage.
The climb to the top now is going to take every ounce of energy.
One after another. Perched up there on the top of the cage now. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
This is what he's been training for. This moment right here. Now making the climb.
This is going to take every ounce of strength left.
Almost there. Drop kick.
Hits the mark.
Scrambling up the cage wall now.
Uncle Howdy looking to embarrass his opponent.
Take off.
Diving forearm smash.
Some agility gets her out of dodge.
German suplex.
Shayna about to put an exclamation point on this.
Baszler locks it in. The Kirifuda clutch is applied.
Kirifuda clutch.
This one's over.
And there's the tap. She tried to hang in as long as she could. A nice shot by Shayna Baszler.
Look at this, deadlifting their opponent into a gut-wrench suplex, but not done yet. Holding on for another.
A second gut-wrench suplex.
Shayna Baszler just punishing her opponent.
And this is why Baszler is so dangerous.
Rowdy Buster.
Spears looking to bait his opponent into a mistake.
Determined to make it up the cage, balance and a tight grip are key.
She's seated on the cage, high above the ring, and she's on top of the cage. This is her moment to escape.
Oh, careful. She's so close right now. Over the top of the cage. She's going to do it.
She still needs to get all the way back down to earth, but that doesn't seem to be an issue now.
Okay, he should really focus up.
There's the bell, and she survives this brutal cage match.
Here are your winners, the team of Shayna Baszler and Shawn Spears.
After all the rage in this cage, here's the team that comes out as winners.
This team left a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in that ring and on that cage, but the pain will subside with the glory of this victory. The Phenom is here, and scarier than ever.
Undertaker, full of evil ambitions, wants to take control of WWE.
Well, I got a question for you, Cole. Who's going to stop him?
The following is a tag team steel cage match. Introducing first, from Death Valley, weighing in at 330 pounds, The Undertaker.
We've seen The Undertaker perform sacrifices, burials, even set opponents on fire.
Yeah, anyone in the ring or even around it should be very, very careful tonight. Uh-oh, Wendy Chu's awake and ready to terrorize WWE.
And from Chinatown, New York, Wendy Chu.
Can't help but wonder what kind of dark slumber party Wendy's planning here.
She used to be so bright and happy. Now Wendy Chu looks ready to turn the lights out on the competition.
Well, Chu's a capable competitor despite the theatrics. You have...
Well, this is a true ballsy entrance.
And from Oakland, California, Shotzi.
Now, Shotzi has a fight-em-all attitude. If you're not careful, she'll run you right over.
Yeah, no matter the opponent, she finds a way to attack.
Shotzi can turn practically anything into a launch pad.
A lot is made of Shotzi's look and unique style, but she is a tremendous competitor.
And the more precarious the position, the more the ballsy badass thrives.
Hey guys, I've been practicing this. Let me know what you think.
That wouldn't have scared off a mailman.
Is she a rooster? You don't get it.
The WWE Universe on its feet.
And from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
You know, nobody makes an entrance quite like the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. For this one, as brutality surrounds the ring in the form of a steel cage. Set for competition, and it'll be Undertaker and Wendy Chu. And they'll be in for one hell of a tag team match as they square up with Shotzi and Shawn Michaels.
This is a dangerous match, you guys. The steel cage is a friend to no one. You understand what it's like being a friend to no one, right, Saxton?
Wait, you take that back, Corey.
So much carnage can happen inside the steel cage. Corey, what is a safe strategy in this one?
I don't think safety is a concern inside the cage. You need to embrace the carnage and inflict as much damage as possible, or you're the one who's going to end up staring at the lights in the end.
And he has started to ascend the cage wall now. Victory could be close at hand, but first he's got to get himself over the top of the cage.
And now he needs to hurry, needs to escape.
And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
It's not over yet.
It took all he had to get up there, guys. He might be gassed.
Face first into the cage.
Goodbye. Oof. Grabbing a hold of the arm.
Ooh, an arm breaker. That kind of force in the arm can have lingering effects. Uh-oh, has to find a way out of this.
There's a fine line between strain and pain when your shoulder is worked like that. Looks like he knew what was coming up. Man, inverted backbreaker. Ow! Sliding out of danger there.
Nice side headlock applied.
Oh, and a right hand for good measure. Oh, short knee right to the body.
She might need to regroup.
She came into this cage match ready to give as good as she gets. Press slam.
Trap beyond.
Neck breaker. So smooth. Oh, piercing the sternum. Slam. Leg drop across the throat.
Reckless abandon.
Headlock. Oh, and a cheap shot right above the eye.
High angle belly to back suplex.
Starting to scale the cage wall.
And each step up this cage takes more and more energy to accomplish. Going up and possibly out.
She's straddling the top of the cage here. If she can just lift her other leg over the top.
She's still a long way up, gentlemen. Oh, wasn't fast enough there.
And all that progress comes to an end.
Goes into the corner.
This fight continues.
Right in the chest. What a drop kick.
Goodbye.
All her progress comes crashing down.
Gonna need to regroup after that one.
Boom! Basement drop kick. Boom!
He's in a bit of agony now.
The amount of damage getting handed out here speaks to how much winning this tournament would mean to these competitors.
Lands the elbow. He's clawing his way up the side of the cage here.
The summit of this steel cage is in sight, gentlemen.
And he avoids what was coming. Trying to escape the cage!
And that was a well-executed attack.
Oh.
To the face. Had that one telegraphed. Now heading up the cage.
Powerbomb. High risk. HBK from the top with the elbow.
He's going to ascend the cage. Looking to take the legs out. Being hobbled like that, something to keep an eye on.
You cannot waste any time when you start the climb. Heartbreaker.
Making it to the top of the cage. Balanced and seated now. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
Oh, he's almost there.
He better move.
Looking to keep steady, keep balanced.
Things are looking a little rocky for her.
This steel cage is just as punishing as your opponent, Cole.
Torturous knee. Looks like Chu is feeling it.
Finds a counter for Chu. The Undertaker with a vintage.
The dead man looking to end it
With a tombstone pile driver.
Can Shotzi survive this?
Trying to stay sure-footed on the way up.
And a slap, too. And Michaels is channeling the energy of this crowd.
He's trying to escape. He's got to give everything he has to push himself over the top.
Every second he wastes up there is crucial time lost.
And now making the descent to victory.
And this is academic at this point. Just land on the floor and stake your claim.
The full Nelson slam. She's climbing the cage now.
You have to be cautious while climbing. Don't want to slip and fall.
Just something about the aura of The Undertaker that you truly have to see up close to believe. Will she complete her escape? Just have to get over the top here.
Oh, careful. She's so close right now.
A bit of provocation from The Undertaker.
And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
Here are your winners. The team of Wendy Choo and The Undertaker.
After a brutal brawl between teams in the steel cage, here are your winners.
It takes a ton of teamwork to keep things together in a steel cage, but you're looking at the team that managed it the best.